As of right now, Marvel Studios' upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantamania is still scheduled to start production sometime in late spring/early summer. So it makes sense that we're going to start hearing details about where they're going to be shooting. And today we're talking about an interesting location overseas. With how everybody has to shoot production today when it comes to TV or film, it's really not a surprise that Marvel Studios already looks to be ahead on several factors when it comes to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. From actors saying that they're getting ready to start shooting sometime soon, to of course what we're talking about today, which is location scouting. Now we know that the upcoming Ant-Man film is going to deal with Kang the Conqueror, which means that we can more or less expect that this film is going all throughout time and space. And with a title like Quantumania dealing with the quantum realm, there's a lot more evidence to this than anything before when you add up the newest locations, because from what we heard previously is that they're looking for locations, and I quote, all around Europe. Now, what else has been discovered is that they're looking for an extensive amount of shooting time in historic locations in Turkey. Now, there's a couple that are listed here. I'm not going to even try to pronounce these before I offend some people, but I will say that they are in historic locations in Turkey. Now, if you combine Kang the Conqueror, who he is and how he's gone through time trying to position himself as the ruler of multiple ancient civilizations, recording scenes in ancient Turkey, you can sort of start to understand maybe what they're setting up here and how, if other rumors prove to be true, this could all tie back into the cradle of humanity that's not too far from Turkey, all things considered, considering the last two Ant-Man films took place in San Francisco. Now, I've also been told that this film is also going to retain elements of another heist film, but done differently. I have no idea what that means, but I'm willing to believe it. So this does paint an interesting picture on them going primarily to Eastern Europe and specifically to ancient locations, because other people have suggested that they're also looking, but they can't verify if it is in fact for Marvel Studios production, at locations around Greece, for example. But by the way, Greece is rather close to Turkey, all things considered again, so we sort of have no idea how all this could connect. But once we start hearing more about official locations and they start showing up on the locations for the shoot, I think we'll be able to paint a better picture of what is happening with this film. But I think it's pretty safe to say ancient Turkey in connection to Kang the Conqueror, yeah, that makes sense.